Several days went by. Since that day, other than work-related conversations, opportunities where I could talk with Senpai just won't appear. That's an issue, right? That's something a bit different from the other routes that we've played so far. Every single other girl, well, Yuri and Mio were in our class, so we were classmates, so we see them, you know, during class. So we see them usually more often than we do see An right now, simply because she is 1 year above us, right? And at least with the Konami, I mean, obviously she was our sister, so we saw her at home, so she is also a person that we saw way more than An. So that's kind of the issue, right? We don't really have that many opportunities to see and talk with An. Besides just after school, during the student council stuff. Unless we like specifically meet outside of school after school, like when she came over to my place, blah blah blah. But that doesn't happen often either. I don't think that she's deliberately avoiding me though. I recall the contents of my conversation with her during the past couple of days.
それじゃあちょっと資料室行ってくるね。
If it's sorting, I'll come along and help you.
大した量じゃないから一人で大丈夫だよ。
Could it be that An is also... I feel like she probably is, right? Because we've both sort of been realizing our feeling towards one another. We haven't told each other, right? But An sort of realized that she's starting to like Yuma. Yuma's starting to realize that he likes An. But we both also have a person who basically opposed to the whole idea of us possibly dating. So we're probably being very, very hesitant and acting or taking a little bit extra distance than before because of that.
校内の見回りに行きますね。浅場くんとチンポウ先輩で留守番をお願いします。あ、今日は私も一緒に行く。
Yeah, see, An would normally she never tagged along with Yuri. Why would she today? It's because of what Elle said to her. There's still papers left to handle though.
家まで持って帰ってやるから。悪いけど、ユウマくんはお留守番お願いね。行きましょう、ユーリ。
She's obviously avoiding me. Senpai.
あれ、ユウマくん、帰ったんじゃなかったの？
I actually specifically waited for you. I thought I'd help you put everything away and close up.
手伝ってもらうほどのことじゃないよ。もう終わったし。
Then how about we walk part of the way home to get...
ごめんね。ちょっと職員室に寄っていくから。ほら、早く行かないとミオちゃんたちが待ってるんじゃない？
Yeah. It's pretty obvious what she's doing, right? Day by day, scenes like that repeated. So it's not even lack of trying for us. Despite the fact that Tina kind of opposes, we're sort of at least trying to hang out with Senpai. But Senpai's ain't having none of it. None of it whatsoever. Although she's not doing it in a very mean, blatant, blunt way where she's just like, ah, no, or she's ignoring. She's not doing any of that. She's just being nice about it, of course, but it's obvious that she's trying to distance herself a bit. Senpai is all smile as always. She doesn't appear to be in a bad temper. And as far as I know, there's nothing that could have made me get on her bad side in the first place. I'm sure it's just bad timing at work. That's why we could never be alone. Even though I really think so. I don't know why, but after several occurrences of the same thing, a seed of anxiety has started to slowly bud inside my mind. Starting to become a full-fledged flower.
それじゃあ、ちょっと職員室に行ってくるね。
Senpai, I'll also...
一人で大丈夫だってば。ユウマくんはそのまま書類の整理してて。
Why are you doing this? Why are you always leaving me behind? And again, I can only watch her departing back as she walks away by herself.
イオくん？どうしたの？ドアを見つめて。
No, it's nothing.
なんでもないって言われても。
あからさまに肩を落としてたら気になるわな。
All of them, who have been immersing themselves in either work or shogi, are now looking at me questioningly. Is something the matter?
浅場くん、 何か悩み事でもあるの？私たちでよかったら相談に乗るよ。
They're such good friends. It would appear that I've been blatantly displaying some form of depression. I mean, they know me quite well too, of course. I dated 3 out of the 4 of them here. I'm even making them worry about me. Seriously miserable. Saying that I'm worrying about something would be an overstatement, though.
それでもいいよ。
つーか、このまま黙っていられてもこっちが気になってしょうがねえんだよ。
声田先輩の言う通り、気持ち悪いからさっさと吐いて。うん、嫌じゃなかったらでいいんだけど、相談してほしいな。
I mean, if we tell them, I'm pretty sure they'd help us, right? I'm pretty sure they would even help us. I'm honestly a bit unsure whether I should talk about it with them, but yeah, I guess I should. It might be better to ask for others' opinions instead of moping about by myself. Recently, I've been thinking, having resolved myself, I chose to broach what I've been feeling for the past couple of days. Hasn't Senpai been acting strange the past couple of days? I was hoping that maybe one of them might have an idea what might be the reason for it, but no one noticed, just me.
そう？
おかしいって、どのあたりがだ？
I mean, of course they don't notice because she's only been acting weird towards me, not towards any of you.
私にはいつも通りに見えるよ。
And that's the thing, right? She isn't acting differently. She isn't acting differently towards all the other people. It's just that normally when I would suggest like, oh, let me help you with this, or she would even ask me like, oh, Yuma-kun, please help me. And then obviously we'd say no because we were that was back then, right? But yeah, now she's not doing those things anymore. She's not asking those things. And even when we suggest it, she's shooting us down. The responses I received all denied that very basic assumption of mine. How should I say?
ちょっと言いにくいんだけど、私はむしろ浅場くんの様子がおかしいって思ってるんだけど。
I'm the one acting strange?
それは私もです。
Yeah, but I'm acting strange because she's acting strange towards me. It's affecting me.
私も。
Oh, god damn it, they're turning it around on me.
それじゃあ俺もお前がおかしい。
Oh yeah, you totally noticed, right? So, get out of here, you're not useful. Let me just talk with my council of ladies, okay? They'll help me out. They know me better than you do. So, there's no point in desperately appealing that you were thinking the same when you clearly didn't. So just don't.
俺ってもしかして鈍い？
Yeah. Probably. Well, let's not mind so, just forget him. But seeing that both Mio and Konami's second, Tsukishima, I suppose it must be true. It's really me who has been acting strange? Not Senpai?
別に文句があるわけじゃないけどね。おい、いつもとなんか違うなって程度なんだけど。
I see. Comes as a bit of a shock to have my own view on it get overthrown this clearly and straightly.
でも言われてみれば。
So can you just shut up? What? Did you also notice something like that about me?
心当たりっつうか。なんか最近会長のことを追いかけ回してね。
Oh wow, he actually noticed that part? I kinda have been chasing her.
ちょっと前まではむしろ神保先輩から逃げ回ってたような気がする。
Yeah, that was before.
兄さんらしくないかな。悪いとは言わないけど。
As I think back, after they unanimously pointed that out to me, I realized that they're actually right about that. Maybe.
でもあんまり気にしないで。仲良くなったのならそれはいいことだと思うし。
I feel like it's because the reason why we're chasing after her, right, is also partly because she's no longer chasing after us.
先週も先輩がゆうくんの家に遊びに行ったんだよね。 いいな。私も遊びたかったな。
I mean, you were welcome to join me, yo.
ミオさん、それはちょっと。ダメなの？女性のお尻を追いかけ回してる時に他の女の子が絡んでくるのは
Hey.
修羅場の予感がします。
Can you not say it so bluntly? Chasing after a girl's ass? I was clearly after her boobs, okay?
コナミさん、その言い方はちょっと。
本当のいやらしい言い方ってのはこんなもんじゃないぜ。そうだな、例えば。
So, language, please.
その先を口に出したら風紀違反でトイレ掃除ですよ。
With 20 fucking stickers all over your face.
あはー。言いません。
Just so you know, I'm not even remotely thinking anything dirty, alright?
私も別にそんな風には思っていないよ。
But now we all are, just at the sole mention of me saying dirty.
いやらしいこと。いやらしいことか。
Mia, what you thinking about? Oh god, that just never remains not funny. Oh god, Mio.
ミオも変な妄想はしないで。
Too late. And by the way, can it still be called daydreaming if it's kind of after daytime already, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's after 6 p.m. or something. And that's when it's usually officially regarded as night, right? Or afternoon. Or what? I don't know what it is in English exactly, right? You have noon is 12. Afternoon is during the day, I suppose. And then night is from 6 to 12. And then after 12 is midnight? Midnight is 12, obviously. 12. Well, 00, yeah, whatever. Okay, I'm fine. I feel like I used to know it before. Now I can't think of it. You have morning. I mean, morning, day, night. But, fuck me. Someone just tell me in a comment, please. I'm so confused right now. I'm high, okay? I'm high off of Thanksgiving dinner despite not celebrating it and it being really late.
そんなわけってどう？参考になった？
I guess. Thanks. Everyone is saying that it's just me chasing after her. But I can't wipe the feeling that she's avoiding me after all. That, even though I was the one on the run before, I can only agree to that phrase.
ユーリ先輩、次お相手していただいていいですか？
Shogi practice?
将棋の？でも私もルールを覚えたばかりなんだけど。はい、構いません。
コナミちゃん、強すぎるから覚悟した方がいいぜ。もう立ち直れないくらいボコボコにされたからな、俺。
Or you just suck, you know?
私も見てていい？
Well, I watch everyone move over to Shogi next now that our talk is over. I've been chasing after Senpai, huh? And we didn't even realize it. The notion that that may be the reason she has come to dislike me forms, engulfing me in increasingly more anxiety. I mean, that would be weird, right? If a girl is sort of chasing after you, then you end up chasing after her, and then she suddenly starts disliking you because you're the one chasing after her and she's no longer doing the chasing. That doesn't sound logical to me at all. So I feel like if for Yuma, he has to think that there's another reason for it, right? It can't just be the sole reason that the sole notion that he's the one chasing her now, so oh, that's why she dislikes me? What? Unless she likes the tsundere type, maybe? That day, at night. Actually, I wonder about this. Is tsundere solely like a... Can you only refer to girls as... Tsunderes are a specific type of, I guess, person, right? But is it only strictly for girls, or can there be guy tsunderes too? Because I feel like I've never really heard... There might actually be some times when they refer to guys as tsundere, but it's very, very rarely. So I guess it can be for both. Probably, yeah. That day, at night, as I head to the kitchen to get a drink after a bath.
Yo, 邪魔しているぞ。
Oh, hey now. For some reason, the rude nurse was there. Why? What are you doing here? She's never visited our home before, has she?
お裾分けだ。親戚から大量にさくらんぼが届いてな。食いきれん。
Okay, I see.
言っておくが、うまいぞ。
I do love me some tasty cherries. I suppose I'll gladly have some then. But anyway, why are you alone though? Where's Aoi-san?
葵なら、さくらんぼをコナミの部屋に持って行ったぞ。
Oh, okay. As I nod in response to that explanation, I hear someone's footsteps approaching from behind.
なおちゃんお待たせ。あ、ゆうまくんもお風呂上がったんだ。
Yeah, where are Konami and Tina?
二人ともコナミちゃんのお部屋だよ。ティナちゃんに回り将棋とか教えてたみたい。
Oh, I see. Despite them being like sort of, I don't know, they're not childhood friends, but they know each other from high school, right? So they have been friends for a very long time, Nao and Aoi. But I feel like we haven't really seen them together very often. The one time I definitely remember was during the Yuri routes, when was it the Yuri routes? I think it was the Yuri routes. When Aoi actually showed up in the infirmary when Nao was working there. But I feel like maybe once during the Konami route as well. I'm not sure, but yeah, we don't see them together very often.
ティナというのはあれか？例の居候で神保の親戚とかいう。
Yeah, that's correct. You heard about it?
ああ、葵からな。
I assume Aoi-san has been consulting with her since the time Tina came to live under our roof as a runaway girl.
ねえねえゆうまくん、なおちゃんが持ってきてくれたさくらんぼ、すっごく美味しいんだよ。
Sounds like they must be really good.
一緒に食べようね。お母さんがあーんってしてあげるから。
Feed me, mommy. No, I can eat them by myself just fine.
あれ？
Aww, she's so disappointed. Just let her feed you, dude. Is something the matter?
なんだかやっぱり。
What? She mutters something I'm unable to comprehend and tilts her head in puzzlement.
おい、ユーマ。お前何かあったのか？
Is that why Nao is here as well? Everybody has been just sort of thinking that something's wrong with me? And that something happened to me? What do you mean by something?
それをこっちが聞いている。
I don't know what you want to hear from me.
あまり元気がないように見えるぞ。
Since it's the truth, I momentarily failed to respond. It's perfectly clear to me that things will only get troublesome for me at this rate. So in fact, I know that the right thing to do would be to immediately answer, it's nothing, to veer off with that. But I find myself unable to do just that.
やっぱりなおちゃんもそう思う？私もちょっと前から気になっていたんだけど。
You too?
心配なら話を聞いてやったらいいだろうが、母親なんだから。
Maybe I've just been secretly depressed.
こういうのはデリケートな問題だよ。
こんなやつにデリケートとかあるわけないだろうが。
I'm a very delicate guy, okay? If you even touch me, I can break.
ゆうまくんだって年頃の男の子なんだから、いろいろあるの、多分。
That's true. That's very true.
ああ、そんなの知るか。
Wow, you'd be a great mom now. From my perspective, I was striving to act as usual, and also thought I managed to do so. But it figures that Aoi-san saw right through me. I feel like they have the exact opposite approach to like being a parent, right? Aoi tries to be very understanding, and now she's like, I don't give a fuck, you fucking tell me right now what's wrong with you, son. I feel bad for apparently having made her worry about me. She wants to know though. What is it?
言いたくないなら別にいいんだけど。
See? Aoi is approaching the subject with care. She's being very careful.
じれったい親子だな。心配だから相談してくれと葵は言っているんだ。
だからなおちゃん、こういうのは。
知るか。私はデリケートじゃないんだよ。おいユーマ、いいからさっさと悩みを言え。
Alright, Dad. She really did, especially now, right? Especially with both of them being in the same room now, and the way Nao is acting, she really comes across as the dad of the family. Okay, okay. Sorry for worrying you, Aoi-san.
親が子供の心配をするのは当たり前だもの。
That's true. Even when your child is like the best off and whatever, a parent will always worry. They always find something to worry about their child. I've been wanting to talk to someone about this anyway. It's a bit embarrassing if it's Aoi-san, but I decided to consult her while glossing over certain points. Yeah, the Soul Reaper points. And so, I kind of feel like she's avoiding me. While nibbling on the cherries, I told them about my desire to help Senpai. Naturally, I've omitted Soul Reaper related stuff. Everyone else is saying that she isn't though.
他の連中が違うと言っているなら違うんだろう。避けられてるのはお前の気のせいだ。
Nah, I'm right, okay? Everybody else is wrong.
納得できないって顔だね。
But I feel it's because we know this sort of quote-unquote secret side of her, right? If it wasn't a normal girl, then I'd maybe like, okay, maybe the others are right. But we know something about An, which could cause her to act very differently, that everybody else doesn't know. Yeah, maybe it's really just that something is wrong with me, but I don't quite get it myself.
ま、こんな相談している時点でお前はおかしいぞ。
なおちゃん、そこまで言わなくても。
しかし、なんだ。ユーマ、お前。
The rude nurse suggestively, yet hesitatingly gets to the point. Did I what?
あいつに、人宝に惚れてるのか？
Uh-oh. Just going straight out with it. Huh? What's this all of a sudden? What's with the third degree, Dad?
やっぱりそうなの？
Aoi-san, please calm down a bit. See? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? See? The thought of me possibly liking An, Jinpu-senpai? That's making Aoi go all like squirming, like, ah, no! But when in the Mio route, when we actually told Aoi, she was like, oh, okay. She didn't squirm, she didn't seem sad, she actually just seemed happy. She immediately gave us her blessing. Yeah.
おい、葵。ユーマももう十分育ってるんだぞ。お前もそろそろ子離れをするべきじゃないか？
So it seems like Aoi was only willing to give me up to Mio, not to any other girl.
わかってるけど。でも。
Calm down, Aoi, okay? Maybe hope that there'll be like a DLC or like a sequel where you'll be around, okay? I can only hope for that. I know I'm not the only one who wants it.
何を泣いてるんだよ。鬱陶しい。
だってまだ心の準備ができてないんだもん。やっぱりお母さんとしては複雑だよ。
ったく、世話の焼ける母親だな。
Yeah, but you know, that's Aoi. Somehow, she almost seems like she's close to start drowning her grief in alcohol or something. Don't become an alcoholic, Aoi. Listen, Aoi-san, I don't have that kind of relationship with her.
でも、ユマくんはチンポウさんのこと好きなんでしょ？
Kinda, sorta, maybe. I could feel my heart pound against my chest. It's true that I'm attracted to her, but that's all there is. I take a deep breath to somehow prevent my face from getting red.
それだけってなんだ？だいたいお前、前に恋をするとかなんとか言ってなかったか？
Yeah, and I'm saying that I'm not in love with her. There's nothing like that between us. Does that ease your heart, Aoi?
あ？何を言ってるんだ、お前は。
You're not buying it now? Both of them tilt their heads in confusion. Did I just say something weird?
好きなのに恋をしていないのか？
I mean, maybe with in love with her, maybe he means that like the actual that we're dating, right? That we're in a relationship. Just like I said, there's nothing like that between us.
好きになったら、それはもう恋だよね。
Yeah, it seems like Yuma doesn't understand that part. Huh?
つまりお前は恋人同士ではないと言いたいのか。
Exactly, that's what he was trying to say. Don't you have to be a couple to really say that you're in love? I mean, I don't think so. You can be in love with someone without actually being a couple or in a relationship with them, I feel.
お前は片思いという言葉を知らないのか。
Yeah, exactly, because you have one-sided love, right? That term felt like a dagger that deeply pierced my chest. We're like, oh shit, that sounds like what I have right now.
ああ、なるほどな。逃げてるのか、お前。
I'm not running. I don't run away. Running away? From what?
振られるのが怖いから恋愛という枠にはめたくない。で、そうやって一人でうじうじ考え込んでばかりいる。ほら、恋から逃げてるだろ。
Damn. I mean, she may actually be right. It's not really...
でもそういうのが恋なんだと思うよ。小さなことでも一喜一憂してドキドキそわそわって。
Since she experienced a passionate love with Dad. That sounds weird to say. I suppose what she says must really reflect the truth. I must say, I've always thought love is supposed to be more of a happy feeling.
そわそわしていっぱい悩んで不安になって、その後に嬉しいことがあるから最高に幸せだなって思えるんじゃない？
Well, I guess.
嬉しいことがなかったら最高に不幸だがな。
Yeah, and I feel like that's why a lot of people are sort of scared of love as well, right? Because to be in love, to fall in love, is to make yourself very vulnerable as well. Because you put yourself in this situation where you can possibly end up being very happy or get very sad, right? And a lot of people that tend to focus more on the negative side, for example, they rather prevent that from happening. They'd rather prevent themselves from getting sad, obviously, right? Nobody wants to be sad. But in order to do that, they never kind of give themselves a chance at happiness either.
もうなおちゃん、悩める青少年をいじめないの。
ま、そこまで悲観するな。今のお前なら人法に嫌われてなければそれで幸せだろ。
But is that happiness good enough for me? Yeah, if she doesn't, that is. I start to seriously feel at a loss.
そうだよね。とっても怖いよね。他の人の気持ちなんて見ることができないもの。
And that's the most terrifying part, right? The most terrifying part is that you can't know 100% sure how the other person feels. Unless you actually, like, if you like someone, right? Usually what happens is that you might think she likes you back, or you don't know, you have no idea. But at some point, you're probably going to want to express your feelings to that person, right? Confess your feelings. Obviously, it's easier if you have some sort of hints or an idea how she might feel about you, but it's really hard, and it almost never happens where you can just be 100% certain that they like you back. And that's what puts you in that vulnerable situation in the first place, right? Probably in an attempt to comfort me, Aoi-san directs consoling words at me. However, the rude nurse on the other hand...
たく、そんなの当たり前だろ。バカバカしい。
I know, now at some point it's just gonna say like, grow some fucking balls, dude. Visibly put out by that statement, she roughly scratches her head. Then what do you suppose I should do?
そんなの決まってるだろう。いいか、ユーマ。人の気持ちがわからないのなんてお互い様だ。
True. Well, yeah, sure.
考え込んでいたってどうにもなりゃしないんだよ。なら、確かめるしかないだろう。
So basically, what she's probably trying to get at is...
さっさと告白でもしてこい。
I knew it. Didn't you skip some logical steps in between?
これ以上ないほど合理的だ。それに私は男がめめしく悩んでる姿なんて見たくもないんだよ。
Shilly-shallying? Man, this person really doesn't go easy on me. But sometimes you need a person like that, right? Sometimes you need a person to just give you a nudge in the back like that and just like, dude, just fucking go for it. I believe in you. Or just go for it. If she presents me with such an awfully easy to understand, sound argument, what other choice do I have than to amenably agree to it? Yeah, you have a point. If you directly confront the other, you'll learn how they feel. Nothing is going to change if I keep brooding over it. I've just been running away because I was scared of finding out. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, huh?
そういうことだ。多少はマシな顔になったな。
I feel like the last 5 minutes or so, right, this conversation has been excellent advice for anybody who's currently sort of secretly in love with someone.
あれ、本当に告白するの？
かわいい息子の恋愛だぞ。葵も応援してやれ。
Yeah, Aoi. Come on, where's the support? Where's the love?
そんな。
Wow. I can't confess. Wow. Tina was against it. Now you're against it too?
ダメなわけあるか。というか、葵の言うことには耳を貸すんじゃない。
Okay, I know you're my mommy, and as much as I love you, Aoi, right? I'm sorry, okay? This is the on routes. You try and fucking talk to the developers and get your own route, then you can, then I'll be there for you, okay? But I'm sorry. It ain't happening here right now. Well, you say so, but...
Yuma-kun!
Aw. Yeah, I am. With a voice seriously close to crying. Aw. She's just having trouble accepting it, right? She still managed to squeeze that out. Thank you, Mommy. After having seen off rude nurse, I returned to my room. Confess to her, huh? Now alone, I quietly mutter that and think. Should I really confess to her? When I think about the what-if case of her rejecting me, an outrageous anxiety fills me. But I recall the time I've spent together with her. My first impression of her was, if I had to say, the type of person I can't handle very well. But we've grown used to it, right? We've gotten a hang of her. I never knew what she was thinking. She even dragged Konami and Mio into the student council and brought up all sorts of troublesome things. I may have made the decision on my own, but ultimately, me joining the student council was also just what she wanted all along. I don't regret that decision, but why was it that she had wanted me to join anyway? Because they didn't have enough manpower? Because the wanted poster, granted in an unfavorably way, drew attention on me? As I think about that, I'm made aware of the fact that there's still a lot I don't know. That is why, if possible, I want to learn more about her. She really is a person who's full of riddles, making me feel at a loss. However, even though she's a handful, she definitely isn't a bad person. I recall her eyes full of anxiety as she revealed to me that she's not human. I recall her gentle eyes as she was reading a picture book to the children. Going through all of her memories with her. Besides that, she showed me that she's unexpectedly domestic, but got embarrassed and started to lose her composure when I praised her for that. She's a surprisingly normal girl, a very gentle person, and above all, she's just lovely. As I remember all her different expressions, my face naturally starts to form a smile. Yeah, I guess I really do love her. She's making me naturally smile to the extent that I notice it myself. I'm sure this feeling that basically renders you powerless to refrain from smiling must be love. I want to be closer to her. I want to be by her side. I want to support her. She who is bearing such a heavy burden on her shoulders. And most importantly, I want to see her smile. That's why I summoned up my spirit and hardened my resolve. Tomorrow, I'll confess to her. Yeah, boy. what are you feeling, girl?
なあ、アン。
どうかした？
それはこっちのセリフだ。大丈夫か？
As I absentmindedly idle in my room, Elle suddenly asked me that.
大丈夫って何が？
とぼけるな。最近アンは一人になると元気がないだろ。
Because of what you told her.
そんなことないよ。
Even if as I say so, I notice myself that there's no power in my voice. Really, what should I do with myself? I can't even muster the energy to put up a convincing act of contrived mirth. And probably not knowing how to respond to me as I am right now, Elle falls silent, putting out someone who's worrying about me. I'm really no good as I am right now.
ねえエレ、避けてるって気づかれてるかな？
浅場ユーマのことか？知らん。
The same old uncouthness.
だが話くらいは聞いてやる。思っていることがあるなら言葉にしてみるといい。
Tell her. Come on, An, fight for your love. Maybe talking about it will make me feel better. Then...
嫌われちゃっていないかな？
Why does she always reverts to that, right? That's like the first thought that comes to her mind. Just the fact that she's scared I might dislike her or hate her. When you get down to it, that's basically the only thing that I'm thinking about.
私、ユーマくんにひどいことしてるよね。
もう考えるな。あんな男のことは。
It doesn't work that way, Elle.
うん。でも
I just can't stop thinking about it. No matter what, he just won't leave my mind.
我らは恋などするべきではない。
I mean, as weird as it sounds that she's saying we, that is how it is though, right? It is a we. It is both of them together.
分かってるよ。仕方ないよね。私たちは死神だもの。
そうだ。我らは不死の存在。人と同じ時は生きられない。
Since we don't have a lifespan, we eventually have to bear witness to the deaths of the people we're close to. Even if we come to love someone, it is only a matter of time until we lose that person again. Yeah, that's the whole thing about being granted immortality, right? At first glance, it's something that seems cool. You're like, yeah, I'm never gonna die. And then you just start to think like, oh, fuck. Kind of means it's gonna be really hard, if not impossible, to form any, like, personal connection with someone, right? Because you know you'll just lose them at some point. Well, you'll just keep going on and you have to keep bearing all those feelings.
近づけば近
And
づいただけ
sadness.
別れは辛くなっちゃう。
ならば最初から何もない方がいい。
But this is one of those things where you know the saying, like, it's better to have loved than lost? Here, what they're thinking, right? It's better to have not have loved at all. That's kind of what they're saying. That's the conclusion we've arrived at after having lived many years.
言われなくたって恋なんてしない。
お前のその感情はすでに恋心と呼ばれるものだがな。
It's too late, Elle.
違うよ。
Even though this is perfectly clear, I mustn't admit it. Because if I admit that I'm in love, then...
叶わない恋なんて悲しいだけ。
Yeah.
そうだな。
She glances at me from inside the window glass.
なあ、アン。お前には私がいる。
That's different! What can she do with you? What can she do with you?
大丈夫。エレがいるから寂しくないよ。
I mean, sure, you won't really be lonely, but like... It's a different kind of companionship, right? Sometimes this kind of companionship is just not enough. With desperate effort, I tried to make a smile. Did I manage to somehow show a proper smile? I don't know.
安心しろ。私はいつまでも一緒だ。だから。
Elle didn't put anything further into words. The truth is, I don't really understand what she was trying to convey to me, but
ごめんね。心配かけて。
I think I'll do my best to smile. After all, there's nothing else that I can do. The next day, Saturday. It isn't a school day today, but as evening came around, I made my way over to school. I did resolve myself, but since last night, I've been thinking about this non-stop. How do you broach a confession? Unable to figure out what I should tell her when the time I actually see her comes. I've repeatedly ran countless simulations in my head, and yet I still couldn't decide on any concrete things to say. It always goes like that. If you start to plan out things inside your head, like, oh, it's gonna go this way, oh, but what if she says this? Oh, then I'll say this way. In return, you know, you plan out all these different scenarios of how it could possibly go, and then when it actually happens, you don't know what the fuck to say. So after some point, I used to do that a lot, just sort of like anticipate how it's gonna go, plan it out, but after a while I just gave up because it never goes like that. So I might as well just, you know, you just gotta come up with shit to say on the spot. You can have like a basic rough outline perhaps, but if you try to memorize or plan ahead of time word for word as to what to say, you're gonna be fucked. So basically, I spent my time endlessly agonizing over it until it was this late. Then, less than half an hour ago, Konami, who likely couldn't bear watching me any longer like that, knocked on my room's door.
兄さん、今日ってアン先輩、生徒会室にいるみたい。
How do you know? And why are you telling me this?
話聞いたよ。昨日さくらんぼ食べた後お皿を返しに行ったら。
Oh, you heard it all? You heard my conversation with Aoi and Nao? Ah, so you heard my conversation with Aoi-san and that nurse, Mom and Dad?
盗み聞きしちゃったのはごめんなさい。でも。
Following that, she continues with a vibe that gives off the impression that she's holding in a sigh.
早くしないと先輩帰っちゃうよ。
Yeah, right. I gotta go now. After getting that from my little sister, I couldn't continue stewing over it any longer. I wouldn't want her to think of me as a lame brother after all. Besides, I had decided to tell her today. I take a deep breath, harden my resolve, and enter the school building. Come on, where are you? Here we are, in front of the student council. As I get closer to the student council room, my heart begins to beat faster and faster. The nervousness that's swelling up makes my legs cramp, almost rendering me immobile. Damn. Once again, I take a deep breath. Alright, let's go. I muster whatever minuscule amount of courage I have, then put my hand on the door to the student council room and pull it down. However, the one I found there was not
Asaba Yuma.
Eleonora. This looks really weird. She's got the clothes on, she's got the school uniform on. This really looks like, the thing is, right, you could kind of tell Ann and Eleonora apart from their clothes a lot. Like, they looked very similar, hair, and everything else, but their hair color was obviously very different, the eye color very different. But if you put them in the same clothes, like now, it just kind of looked like a somehow younger or as young, but then grandma version at the same time as well of Ann, right? Like, by which I mean, like, her hair looks older, but her face hasn't gotten older. This is weird. The person who isn't, but still is, Senpai. I mean, she kinda is in there somewhere. Eleonora, huh? It's been a while.
ああ。貴様と直接話すのはあの夜以来か。
Yep, it wasn't only words though. She glares at me with apparent ill humor, but rather than feel tension from that, disappointment instead made it leave my body. Presently, unless it was Senpai, I think I'd feel exactly the same even if it was the US president in front of me.
何の用だ今日は誰も来ないのではなかったのか
I don't know, I'd feel different, man. Well, I came to talk. I had intended to finish with, not to you, but to Senpai, but something quite surprising caught my attention. Say, what are you doing there? Huh? In a hurry, Eleonora tries to hide a plump cat plushie, as well as sewing tools that were placed on the table. Ah, did you break it again, An? And Elle had to fix it? Oh, I see. Right. Senpai mentioned that sewing was your hobby.
知っていたならそんなに意外そうな顔しなくてもいいだろ
Knowing and seeing is different, though. My image of you just doesn't add up to it.
余計なお世話だ文句あるのか
The thing is, we've heard all these nice things about Elle from An, right? It's just that all of our interactions with Elle haven't been that pleasant, so it's hard to imagine that as truth. No, I don't. Actually, it's quite the contrary. As a man, domestic traits like that in a woman are very well appreciated, I'd say. Did that plushie also fall victim to Senpai's excessive caressing?
そんなところだ
Yep.
貴様には関係ない
Well, can't argue with that. What? Even though I consented, for some reason I can't grasp. She's giving me an irritated glare.
本当は貴様にも関係がなくもない
Wait, it does? It actually has? How so?
さあな
It would appear she does not intend to explain anything further to me.
さてこんなところだな修理は終わりだ
As she was seemingly already done with the mending, she takes the plushie in her hand and checks the seam. Presumably satisfied with the result, she puts it back on the table and begins to stow away her sewing tools shortly after. Hey, by the way, the moment I address her, to have her switch with Senpai for sure this time.
おい少し散歩に付き合え
Okay? You're not just gonna bring me out into an isolated area in the woods or something and then kill me, right? Huh?
私に付き合えと言っている耳が遠いのか
I heard you, I'm just wondering why. I heard what you said. I just don't get why.
いいからついてこい殺すぞ
I feel like so I'm gonna get killed nonetheless. Okay. My lack of understanding has grown to be even more severe. But apparently, I don't have much of a say in this. Okay, I get it already. So don't say disturbing things as if it was nothing.
最初から素直にそう言えばいいんだ
The thing is, we know she's not allowed to kill humans, right? As a Soul Reaper, so... Yeah, every time she says that, we know it's just sort of an empty threat. But still, it sounds pretty scary though, right? Even if a person says, I'll kill you, and you know that they're most likely not gonna do it, it's still kind of scary that a person says those words to you. Unless they're your friend, I guess, and you know they say it jokingly. But she says it in a threatening and mean way too. While clicking her tongue, she promptly heeds to the door. It looks like she really can't stand me, that's for sure. But seriously, what does she want? As I follow Eleonora, we leave the school building and subsequently the campus as well, after walking for a little over 10 minutes at a quick pace. Hey, are we really here? Basically the lover's place, right? The couple's place? The place she brought me to was the top of a hill at the outskirts, which is boasting a superb view.
まあここならいいだろう
Excellent choice of place, Eleonora. Is here something special?
別に何もないあまり人が来ないから都合がいいというだけだ
Really? You'd think at a place where steps are, if people want to go from the lower side to the upper side of the hill, they would have to go by the steps, so you'd think people would come here. So basically, I guess she wants to talk to me about something she doesn't want others to overhear. Hey, if there's something you want to talk about, why didn't you just do so in the student council room?
バカかお前は。
I don't see what justifies you calling me stupid here, actually.
場合によっては貴様を切ることになるからな。部屋を血で汚すと後片付けが面倒だろ。
I knew it. See, she wanted to do it in a secretive place. Yeah, okay. Her virtually ludicrous answer makes a wave of deadness wash over me. Anyways, if you have something to tell me, hurry up and just say it. She doesn't have her side with her, and I highly doubt she'd suddenly kill me anyway. Persuading myself in that fashion, I urge her on.
なあ、浅場優馬。どうして今ここにアンではなく私がいるのか。
Because you're trying to scare me
貴
away?
様にはわかるか。
I feel like she's trying to scare me away from An, or obviously, right? She's trying to send me a message. That's what I want to know from you, actually. While I give her that answer, I recall what Senpai once told me. If I remember correctly, when Senpai is asleep, you have free control over the body, huh? So Senpai is asleep right now. Meaning, if she's asleep right now, that means she was tired, probably because she had trouble sleeping before. And if she had trouble sleeping before, that's because something kept her awake. Could it be her thoughts about me?
アンが自分の意志で譲ることもできるがな。今はあいつが眠っているから私が出てきている。
So basically, she dozed off, I assume.
こんな時間にアンが眠っているのはあいつが昨日の夜一睡もできなかったからだ。
200 IQ, baby. I knew it. Not a single wink? Which is why she got tired, I guess. Was there something that worried her or made her unable to sleep or anything?
ああ、そうだ。アンは一人で悩んで、寂しくて、苦しくて、一晩中ぬいぐるみを抱きしめていた。
Oh gosh. The plushie whose ears got torn off as well?
それこそ、抱いていたぬいぐるみを壊してしまうくらいにな。
I suppose that plushie she was fixing in the student council room earlier is the one she's talking about. Well, anyhow, that's not what's important right now. What is it that plagues her? You know something about it, don't you?
私はアンのことなら何でも知っている。だが、それを私の口から言うわけにはいかない。
Why? I also want to help her if there's something troubling her.
貴様が原因だというのに。よくもいいけシャーシャーと言えるな。
What? I'm the cause? What are you talking about?
浅場優馬。私はお前が嫌いだ。そうやって女の悩みにも気づかないようなところが特にな。
I mean, how can you expect us to know that? Besides the fact that most visual novel male protagonists are usually a little dumb and clueless, right? And they don't really understand and see a woman's worries, even if it's like beating them in the head. The only thing they see is the boobs in the face. So, yeah, I mean, I don't feel that. But even in this situation, I feel like it would be kind of hard for him to see it, so I don't really blame him for not being able to see it. I don't have a single idea what you're talking about.
貴様は何をしている？
What are you even getting at?
悩んでいることにも気づかないようなやつにアンは任せられん。
That's because I was agonizing at the same time too, you know? Huh?
アンはな、あいつはああ見えて臆病者なんだ。貴様から動かないといつまでも一人で悩み続けてしまう。私の言っている意味がわかるか？貴様じゃないとアンの悩みは解決しないんだ。
I'm the cause of her worries, and at the same time, the only one who can free her from it. And if I also account for my behavior towards her the past couple days.
これ以上黙って見てはいられない。
After being told this much, it's fairly easy to infer what she wants from me.
まったく、貴様もアンもいつまでもうじうじぐだぐだ。言いたいことがあるならさっさと言えばいいだろう。
Yeah, it kinda is that hard. It is that hard. By the way, that's my new favorite word now, shilly-shallying. I don't even know what the fuck it means, just shilly-shallying.
いいか、Asaba Yuma。これ以上アンを悩ませるなら、私は貴様を認めんからな。
As if you would ever approve of me, L. I take Eleonora's rebuke phase on and nod firmly. Having made sure of that, she inhales deeply and...
おいアン、貴様もいつまで寝ているつもりだ。さっさと起きよ。
Uh-oh. L is actually kind of making this happen, right? I mean, L has been seeing An suffer from the outside for so long, right? Well, kind of from the outside, but at the same time on the inside. But you know what I mean, right? From a more outside perspective, she has seen An suffer. And she just can't take it anymore. She's like, God damn it, just fucking do something, Yuma. You're the only one who can. Just fucking solve this shit, okay?
Huh?
There she is. The next instant, the one standing in front of me was not Eleonora, but Ori Senpai. Uh-oh.
あれユーマくんってなんで私こんな場所にいるの
That's gotta be weird too, right? If they sort of hand over control of the body to one another, and they do it in like a different place. Like I imagine how they usually switch it over, right? Is when just the other person goes to lay in bed, and then An will wake up in bed after having been asleep while Elle was in control, and then she just wakes up, right? It kind of feels like she was just asleep the entire time, and then nothing happened. Her body just laid in bed. Well, that not being true, but to suddenly just wake up, like have you open your eyes, and like, wait, what the fuck am I doing here? It's probably very similar to just having sleepwalking, right? And then suddenly waking up while sleepwalking, and you're just in an entirely different place. Like, what the hell am I doing here? Calm down. Eleonora has been using your body.
エレがそっか
Trust me, I didn't do anything, okay?
もう
I mean, I
エレ
can't.
ってばまた勝手に歩き回って起きた時にびっくりするからやめてほしいんだけど
Sounds like you have it rough.
うんまあね大変かもでもどうしてユーマくんと二人っきりなの
Most likely because she just caught on to that fact. Her bearing starts to shift to a restless, unsettled vibe. Well...
よくわかんないけどごめんね書類見ている途中だったし私そろそろ
No, don't try and run away from me again, An. The moment she thought that she'll just leave at this rate crossed my mind. Senpai! Oh...
何
Don't you run away from me, Senpai. Grasped her hands. For the most part, that was an unconscious reaction. There's something I need to tell you.
ユーマくん
I won't let her run away anymore. Channeling this emotion into my hands, I tightly clasp her hands.
ちょっと痛い
I'm sorry. I didn't realize my own power. Sorry about that, but I won't let go. In fact, I'll hold you down even tighter. She struggles faintly, trying to escape my hands. However, seeing that her arms have eventually started to relax, I suppose she must have given up in the end as I obstinately refused to let go.
それで話って
Are you ready, An? Are you ready to hear it? Eleonora granted me the perfect chance. I can't afford to squander it. That's actually true. Well, at the same time, you know, doing this for the sake of An, she helped me out as well, because this is the closest we've come to An in the last couple of days. I have a strong feeling that I won't get another opportunity to say it if I let this one slip. I muster all the courage I can and breathe in. I love you.
Huh?
You heard me? You heard me? I love you. I want you to go out with me. I utter my confession to her. We did it, Mommy. We did it. Are you proud of me? Now, son? Mommy? Using words that are as straightforward as they can get. I don't want to just remain as your junior anymore. I want to spend more time with you. I want to be by your side. I want to lend you my strength. So, please go out with me. What made Senpai worry might have been the fact that my bearing towards her has been putting her out. Thinking about that possibility makes my legs tremble and compels me to run away. But, nevertheless, I didn't let go of her hands that I'm holding tightly.
Yuma-kun. でも
But what? Seeing how her eyes waver with a tinge of loneliness, my anxiety climbs to greater and greater heights.
私は死神だよ。
I don't care, okay? My next route is also gonna be a Soul Reaper route. I don't give a shit. Upon hearing that, I probably felt relief. That has nothing to do with it.
関係あるよ。Yuma-kunは何も分かってない。
I don't care, okay? I don't care. I know it's gonna be a different relationship than normal human-human relationship. But I can take on a challenge, okay? Dating a Soul Reaper sounds interesting. How does you being a Soul Reaper pose a problem?
だって私ずっとこの姿のままなんだよ。普通じゃないんだよ。
And how is that a bad thing? That means you'll always remain this cute, beautiful girl, huh? While I'll be like 80, wrinkly and old, and my balls will be all the way down to the floor. And they're like, hey, on. And she'll still be as beautiful as this?
今はいいかもしれないけど、そんなのおかしいでしょ。一緒に年を取ったりできないんだよ。
I tried to imagine the me that would age and eventually turn into an old man, and the one who would be walking next to me at that time as her, still looking the same as she does now. People will probably think she's like a gold digger, like what is that young girl doing with the old man? Isn't that rather the most lucky thing there can ever be?
君にとってはそうかもしれないけど。
Of course, everybody's gonna be like, holy shit, dude, how did you snag that young girl? Wait, that's not the point here anyway. That's not it.
違うって？
Things like you not being a normal human, or that you can't grow old with me. All these things don't matter right now. What problems there are, and what obstacles lie before us, it's not the issue right now. There is only one thing that I want to know at this moment. I just want to know how you truly feel.
私の
Do you hate me?
そんなことない。あるわけないよ。
I knew it. Then...
好き。
Yes!
大好き。
She loves us, mommy! She loves us. I kinda did it. She said so in a whispering tone. Just by hearing that, I'm overwhelmed by so much happiness that I feel like dancing.
だけど
No butts or coconuts. You will not go out with me?
やだ。
Senpai?
好きだもん。好きになっちゃったんだもん。から。
She repeatedly shakes her head and looks at me. Oh shit, she wasn't done yet. And looks at me with a gaze that's seeking help.
どうすればいいのか。わからないの。
Don't worry too much and simply be by my side. Or something like that. We can figure it out together, right? I just give it a go and say that slightly jokingly, and yet with more half-serious intention. That wouldn't work for you? I suppose I got a dumbfounded reaction from her for saying something so
いい
irresponsible.
の。
Huh?
そばにいてもいいの？何も考えなくても。ユウマくんを好きになっても。
Why not? Just live in the moment, girl. Live in the moment. Yeah, that'd make me happier than anything else.
ユウマくんに頼ってもいい？
I'd say I'm a pretty reliable guy. What could possibly be a reason that you can't?
なんとなく。
She just wanted to hear me say those words. I don't really understand what she's trying to say, but maybe she's been thinking that she has to decide and settle everything on her own. I want to support the person I came to love, and for that, it'll make me happy to be relied upon by you. I never considered it a bother. You don't have to shoulder everything all by yourself.
そうなんだ。
Looking a bit absent-minded, she gazes at me wonderingly. Seeing these eyes of hers, I'm filled with a wish to protect the pure radiance they harbor. While I felt slightly embarrassed at this growing sentiment, it also made me experience joy. That's why, I asked her once again, most likely wearing a light smile on her face. Will you become my girlfriend? What do you say, An? Senpai?
一つだけお願いしても
Hit me with it. Sure, what is it?
ね、一日でも長くそばにいてほしいの。ユウマくんが死んじゃう前にうんざりするくらいたくさんの思い出が欲しい。
Okay, we'll make as many happy, beautiful memories before I die. That's kind of sad, right? Even the thought that eventually I will be the only one that dies, it's kind of weird.
それが私と恋をする条件。
Alright, let's do that then. I really still don't understand anything at all. How it is to live, or how it feels to live in a different time than other people. To live in eternity. I can't even imagine how much resolve it is taking her to be ready to accept my confession.
きっとね、ユウマくんは私より先に死んじゃうの。
Isn't there like a loophole where we can just, if I'm ready to die, we just die together?
好きになればなるほど、私はその時にいっぱい泣いちゃうと思う。でもね、できれば恋をしたこと、後悔したくない。
Exactly right. That's the saying. It's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all.
だからもういいやって思えるくらい何かを残して。そういうのダメかな。
I silently shake my head. Of course not. It's perfectly alright. Let's make lots and lots of memories.
本当の本当にたくさんだよ。じゃないと私は満足しないよ。
Mountains, okay? The fucking Himalaya, Rocky Mountains, Mount Fuji combined together. Yeah.
ユウマくんの一生分の時間もらっちゃうよ。
The Appalachian and what are the other fucking... What's the one that's like in Europe? The one where everybody fucking goes during the winter to ski. Oh god damn it. I forgot the name. Most people know it. It's like sort of it's in both in Austria. Is it partly in Germany? I think it's like a very tip of it is in France maybe, but it primarily goes through Austria and then through Spain as well, or oh no, it's Italy of course I think. I don't fucking know. God damn it. Yeah, I'm more than okay with that, but
でも
my geography is so bad, holy shit. It feels like years since I've last looked at a fucking world map. That's suddenly turned into something like a proposal. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I do that just now? Would you actually prefer to become my wife rather than my girlfriend? We're just completely skipping over the girlfriend stage? Just straight going on over to the waifu stage?
違うの。別にまだそういうつもりじゃなくて、これは
Still?
意地悪言わないで。
The thing is, right, she can't. Usually some people use the excuse for not getting married, like, I'm too young, I'm too young. You can't use that, Jinpu-senpai. Seeing her dejected figure, naturally, a smile appears on my face. Sorry, but the thing is, I wouldn't say no. I can't see the future, but I'm pretty sure that I'll never stop loving you. So, unless you dump me, I'll always remain by your side. Even after you dump me. That's the one thing I can promise with confidence.
もう簡単に言ってくれちゃって。
I feel like making promises like that while you're in love are much easier for some people. Because at that moment you mean it, right? But then sometimes something happens later on and it just, yeah.
知らないんだからね。私が君のこと振っちゃうなんてありえないもの。
Really?
うん。だって。
Then, with radiant joy and brimming confidence.
私の方がずっと大好きなんだから。
A lot more? Let's not turn it into a competition now. Besides, I love you more, okay? She smiled with tears in her eyes, engulfed in happiness. I once again asked her for the very last time. I actually used to do that with like my ex-girlfriend, where we just had this like constant back and forth battle of like who loved each other the most. It was, in hindsight, looking back at it now, it's so fucking stupid and silly. Like, what the fuck is the point, right? You love each other, that's just it. Who cares who loved the other one more? Senpai, I love you. Please be my girlfriend.
はい、ユウマくん。私も大好きです。
大好きです。